I'm Belushi,
And I'm Wiggins.
and this is Living Life with a Helmet, the podcast where two longtime best friends try to make sense of life, parenting, and literally anything while battling full-throttle ADHD.
We've known each other for over 20 years. He's like a brother, I'm like a sister. We finish each other's forgotten thoughts.
Exactly. We talk about kids, chaos, relationships, mental health, and squirrels.
Life with a helmet, because let's be real, some of us should have come with one. Strap in, it's gonna be a ride.
Welcome back to the studio, Wiggins.
Hello.
Uh-oh. What's wrong?
Okay. This is something where I'm going to dive right into, and if this takes off as a topic, cool. If not, we've got our other topic we're going to do. But do you ever just feel like an energy sponge? Like everyone else's energy and mood, like you just start to absorb it until you have become someone else's energy mood.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of where I am right now. Like, we took the kiddo to the zoo for the first time on Friday, and it was awesome. We had so much fun. It was a long ass day, 5 hours at the zoo. We did the whole damn thing. But she got some crazy like zoo allergies. Like that shit jumped up and bit her quick. Like we were on the way home and we weren't even home yet. We're like an hour and a half away from the zoo. And she goes, "My nose is really stuffy." And I was like, "Oh, that's fine." Man, this girl just inhaled every animal and every speck of dust, and her nose is running like crazy. She's coughing, the whole thing. So of course,
Yeah.
we're not sleeping great. But like, it's fine. Like last night, not a lot of sleep, but it's cool. Like I woke up this morning and I was like, all right, we're jamming here. Hang on, I gotta sneeze.
As I hear the lawnmower in the background.
Oh yeah, dude. So yeah, lawnmowers in the background and Kanto's in the background. Full chaos today.
Let's
but
go.
I was like, it's cool, man. Like, I'm pretty tired, but we're gonna make it. Like, we're gonna have a good day. Yesterday she was pretty tired, but we had a good day. She and I had a good day. She and Mr. Wiggins had it out for each other, so they didn't have the best day. But she and I, great day. And she's like been kind of chipping away at me today, and I'm like, no, man, everything's cool. We're good. Mr. Wiggins didn't sleep well. He's just got it like, I don't know, he's just not feeling it today. Let's just say that. And but I'm still like maintaining the mood, and I'm like, yay, this is gonna be a good day. We're really tired, but we can do it. And then like 30 minutes ago, even after you and I confirmed our time for recording, 30 minutes ago, I was just like, God damn it, motherfucker. Everyone has just worn me down. Like, I was just riding super high, like chilling, like, oh, this is going to be okay. And now I'm like, ah!
Yeah.
Why did you make me this way? And I didn't even see it coming. Because I was just in such like a dee mood, very like zippity doo dah over here. And then now I'm just like Rage Against the Machine over here.
From Mickey Mouse Clubhouse to Mickey House Anger House.
That's basically it.
Yeah, that was bad. I'm sorry.
That wasn't good. I didn't like it. I wasn't going to criticize you for it, but since you started,
it's
sucked.
fully criticizable, dude. I'm going on 10 hours of sleep in 2 days.
We made it.
I want to tell you, we made it.
You've been rolling, dude. Share with the class what you've been up to.
Gather around, children. Yeah, as you see, we've got the goose hat on because we.
I know, dude. I like
Friday.
That hat. It's looking good.
Yeah. It's funny. I was in a meeting this past week and I had it on. Dude was like, "Dude, I have that exact hat in blue." I was like, "Hell yeah!"
Yeah,
that was cool. And I
almost went back and got that hat, but I wasn't sure if the bill is supposed to be flat or if you can bend it.
Yeah, I don't bend my brims anymore.
Loser.
On certain hats.
You're so trendy.
Like, eat a bag of potatoes.
Boots with the fur, flat brim
Yeah.
hats over here. There goes Belushi trending
You
out.
know what? I have to do something since I got no fucking hair, Wigs, right? Like, come on, let's be serious.
Fair
Like,
enough. Fair enough.
there's a reason I have hat game, and that's because I have no hair.
Touche, my good man. Touche.
Yeah, thank you. Things you don't think about because you have those locks, you fuckstick.
Luxurious split-end
Yeah.
hair. You're welcome.
I'm sorry for calling you a fuckstick just now. I told you my my social battery is like 0.
I kind of like fuckstick. I like it.
That's a good one. All right, so we started out last Friday at Goose. Took both children without the wife. You were there with your friend, and my friend was also there. It was awesome. Kids enjoyed it. It was a great show. For me, we'll get to it at the end. I rate that show 4 out of 5. And the only reason a 4 is because I was also so focused on kind of dad duties as like first time having both of the kids myself especially at a concert. Like I've had it myself plenty times, but a concert setting, especially Goose indoors.
That concert.
Yeah. And I mean, we knew, right? Like, so I wasn't overly concerned. So there was like, overall it was good. The kids enjoyed it. There was like some hiccups here and there, but I was so focused again. I don't know if this is masking, but this is definitely part of how my brain is like, I just wanted to I was so focused on making sure they were having a good time. I kind of, at times got ahead of myself and ahead of my skis a little bit, if you will.
Yeah.
But overall it was a great show. The lights were incredible.
That was nuts.
Yeah, great show.
That was nuts.
So then Tuesday went with the same buddy that I went with Goose went to Billy Strings in Greensboro.
Yep.
The show is unfucking real. He's just an unreal musician. And I'm sure you've seen it all on the internet now.
Oh,
he did Alice in Chains Nutshell there.
Oh, I missed that.
It was just, dude, go on YouTube and look at Alice in Chains Nutshell, Billy String Greensboro, because the entire crowd was like entranced. It was unreal.
Writing that down.
So that was really good. That concert 5 out of 5 for me. First Billy String show. 5 out of 5. Great experience. It gave me Dead and Company vibes. I mean, dude, they had Billy's got his own traveling Shakedown Street. So we walked all through Shakedown Street, which was really cool. Just cool crowd. We had good seats. Great time. Took my son for his Christmas present down to the Fillmore in Charlotte for St. Paul and the Broken Bones, which is a funk soul band. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So we got there, we were like 3 people away from the stage. And it's starting to get crowded, and little man's like, this is a little much. And
it's a tough place to be. That's a lot of energy in there.
Especially for a Friday night at a funk soul band, you're going to bring in the older crowd. So anyways, in the Fillmore, we found this really good spot in the back. And it's like tiered out. If you ever went to Ziggy's back in the day, it's kind of tiered like Ziggy's is. Well, almost like stadium tiering, but standing.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So we got in the last top tier, and we had a perfect view of the stage, and he had like his own area to a little jam out and things like that. And so that was a lot of fun. I think he had a blast. Got home at 12 o'clock and then got up at 5:30 in the morning because the wife had to get up for something. I couldn't fall back asleep, and little man had lacrosse, and then he had 2 games, and then the daughter and we went back to Charlotte with my brother to Bank of America Stadium to finish off this whole fucking thing with Zach Bryan. I mean, you have an entire stadium singing your songs. So Zach Bryan was absolutely unreal. Full stadium.
Hell yeah. Good
She
energy.
absolutely loved, great energy. She absolutely loved it. She bought on Friday night, she bought a hat with the wife, and she got all this stuff to bedazzle a hat. And she bedazzled
Cool.
sunglasses. Like, it was super cute. Like, I
That's
loved it. She
cool.
was a little super fan.
That's
Great
cool. Did you
show.
do like the beads with the letters on it and stuff? Yeah,
Yeah,
that's like
she had
so in
Zach
right now.
Bryan on her. Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. I like it.
So
Once you said
she really
sunglasses,
enjoyed
I was
it.
like, I know where this is
Yeah.
going. I've seen this.
She had a great time with us. So overall, it was a good time. We didn't get home till 1:30, but again, like, I woke up at like 6 o'clock. Like,
God.
I don't know what's wrong with me. I can't sleep, dude. So
God.
now we're having a lazy day around the house, and I'm being lazy about this right now, so we're gonna push through it. Like, just like you
Ladies and
said, we're gonna
gentlemen,
push through
wherever
it.
you are listening to us from, be it your car or your desk, give a little round of applause for Belushi right here because wow, what a
Yeah.
freaking 8 days? 8
Mm-hmm.
days, 5 shows?
4 shows, yeah.
God, 8 days,
Um
4 shows, 78 years old, killing it.
78. I'm gonna come through this computer and
Killing it.
strangle you
Killing it.
with your own hair. The funny part is I'm actually trying to set up at April 30th, so in like 2 weeks, this new band that my brother-in-law introduced me to called Dizgo, Dizgo. I sent them to you. I don't think you saw it.
Dizgo.
They are fucking awesome. Another sick-ass jam band that's up and coming.
Jams. All right.
Dude, they are again, the name says it, disco. That's what it is.
I'm into it. I'm into it.
It's awesome. It is
All
super
right.
funk, some really good stuff. That song I send you, go listen to it.
All right.
So they're playing at Ziggy's, which I think is in Greensboro now, if I recall.
I
But I
think it
could be.
is.
I think they moved it over to Greensboro. But they're playing there April 30th, so I think we may go head over there and check that out.
That's is that a weekend? Thursday?
No, it's like Thursday night. Yeah. I know. But again,
I'm
it's like
mapping out my calendar in my head. I was like, yeah, I think that is a Thursday.
I think so. You know what the interesting part about all of this, and I don't want to go too much of a rabbit hole because you got a cool episode and something hit me when I was thinking about it, waiting for you. But the interesting thing about this week is we went to 4 completely different size venues.
Yeah.
And it was just such cool experience at each one of them.
And like very different shows too.
Yeah.
I mean, Goose and St. Paul, pretty. I mean, in the same vein, right?
A little bit,
but then
yeah.
Zach Bryan, nope. That's
no,
whoop.
Not at all. But
and what was the other? Goose.
Goose, Billy Strings.
Oh, Billy Strings. Yeah. Goose,
Yeah.
Billy. Well, no. Yeah, I mean they're all very different shows, very different venues.
Whatchamacallit? Just you're good, just ignore it. Billy Strings light show, unreal as well.
Okay, who takes the cake on Goose versus Billy on the lights?
Goose.
Yeah, all right.
Goose takes the cake.
If you had given the nod to Billy, I would have been like, fuck, I missed that show too. Like, damn.
But I will tell you, it's a 1A, 1B type thing. That's how good the lights were.
Dude,
then
the lights, man.
It makes a difference, dude. It does.
It does. And like with as many shows as you and I have seen over the course of our lives, like I have never seen a light show the likes of Goose and Asheville ever. That
yeah, they stepped it up.
Just blew me away. Like
they stepped it up.
Physically, I remember being like my body had like moved backwards, and I was like, "Whoa, okay."
You remember those? What was those? All those old Bose commercials when he's like sitting in the chair, like melted into the chair with the TV light blasting out to him, the speakers blasting out to him. That's the feeling you had. I had, excuse me, when I was watching Goose that night.
I mean, that's a perfect description. Perfect.
Yeah. So like, let's do this.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No,
my bad.
No, we don't need to keep going. It's just about lights and my brain.
Braingasms. I was just gonna say, like, I was just gonna try to help us stay on track here, and I want you to flow us into What I think you're actually describing right now is a little bit of what we're going to talk about. And I want to throw this attribute at you to introduce the idea by this, because this is what I thought about pre-show. Are you ready for
All
this?
right. Yeah. Hit me.
The Truman Show is about masking.
Yes. Oh. Yes. Man, that's a movie I feel like I need to pull back out. I saw that one time in the theater when it came out, and it was also at a time that Jim Carrey was coming off of all like the smash comedies, and so I went to Truman Show being like, "Fuck yeah, let's laugh." And I got the Truman Show and what it was, and I was like, didn't like that. But
Yeah.
then actually I guess I saw it another time and then I was like, "Oh, well, if I accept the movie for what it is, this is actually a pretty baller movie." Yeah, it is about masking.
Dude,
Damn.
so I read your email for the episode, and I was just
Mhm.
sitting there and I was thinking about it. I was like, and all of a sudden, and this is why I think about it, because this is about to be a tangent you're going to enjoy. It's the rabbit hole of our brain of like, you have the thought. Well, I'm
Mhm.
having this thought. Well, we have this cute little frog statue holding a preserver. And I'm like, man, that frog. And I just went on an entire adventure on it. And then I had to go back to like, what was I doing?
And
Oh,
then you came
yeah.
back.
And then I was like, fuck me, the Truman Show is masking, right? And then so I was like, okay, I got to make sure I'm not losing my mind. So I looked it up. Check this out. The Truman Show is frequently interpreted as a powerful allegory for masking, both in social contexts, specifically regarding autistic masking. Truman
No.
performs a curated, cheerful persona to navigate a prefabricated, suffocating world, mirroring how individuals hide their true selves. Ready for this? Key
Dude.
aspects. Are you like, I'm like welling up on this. Key
Dude.
aspects. Performance of normality. Truman smiles and plays along, hiding his inner unhappiness and desire for adventure, similar to how people mask to avoid becoming targets for criticism. Forced
Whoa.
compliance. When Truman expresses a desire for authenticity or deviates from the script, those around him, acting as a mask for the show, gaslight him and pathologize his behavior. The search for truth. This is the fuck right here. Ultimately,
There's more?
this is the last one.
Holy.
Ultimately, the film depicts a struggle for authenticity where Truman seeks to drop the performance and live as his true self, which resonates with a desire to unmask.
Bro.
That's the episode, dude. I'm done. I did my
Bro, I
part.
mean, I we don't have to record anymore. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us
Wild.
for our latest episode, and we're done. I
Yeah.
mean, where did it like the Truman Show just pop into your brain as you were reading
Yes.
my outline?
Yeah.
Damn.
Because I was sitting there thinking about it, like masking. It's like, and again,
Come closer
here
to
it
that
is.
microphone.
Again, here it is. Sorry, yeah.
No, you're good.
Is my brain was thinking about the episode, and I was like, when I think about masking, I think about like walking outside and just having the same face on my face at all, the same expression on my face at all times, and just like taking it all and be like, all right, let's just do it again. And then I
Mhm.
was like, wait a minute. And I went down the rabbit hole. I was like, there's like, Jim Carrey has always had some like weird movies at times when he tries to do serious shit. And then I was like, holy shit, Truman Show. And it just popped into my
Yes.
head. And it's just like, oh my God. And like, yeah. So here we are. The fucking Truman Show is what it
Damn.
is. It's the God's honest truth. Go watch the Truman Show. And us living,
Damn.
trying to fit in a neurotypical world that wants you to be inside of that box, right?
That's exactly right.
And so when you get to a point of unmasking, I'll give you a great example because this happened last night because my social battery was drained. We had this weird lady next to us, which was fine. Like, I'm always friends with the people that are sitting next to us at shows.
Yeah, your seatmate.
But then she starts barging into my
1
daughter's
minute.
space, and it just like overtakes me. And I'm like, you know what? Like, I give it like 15, 20 minutes. Now my space is getting affected because my poor daughter is getting smushed.
Yeah,
I look
right.
over at the lady and I said, enough's enough. get back over into your spot, please. Like, this is not cool. And
Yeah.
she's like put on this whole victim thing. And I was like, there's no victim here. You're good. Just please get back over to your seat. You're practically.
Yes. Okay.
I have
take
older
4.
kids now, so that, I'm more kidding than anything.
And
Oh,
it sucks because
yes.
like I know she doesn't feel good, and
Yeah, dude, yeah, it's good, man. Hey, this ain't a professional podcast. This is two friends hanging out. If people got a problem with it, this ain't for them.
I know.
Right?
That is something to remember. This ain't professional. We're just chilling.
We're talking about Matt. We're talking about the Truman Show, and then you're sitting here worried about things that we shouldn't be worried about.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, just fuck.
So, like,
dude.
that's the grand topic for this episode. 25 minutes into our setup here is masking, and like the art of the ADHD or neurodivergent art of looking fine on the outside and buffering on the inside all the time. But the face that we put out there is the cool, calm, collected face. Even if you're like, oh, they're a little bit zany, whatever. We're still putting it out there that we got it together, and that we know how to keep our shit together and keep it rolling and be professional and be an adult and da 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 da. And it's exhausting. It is mentally taxing. It's emotionally taxing. It leads to burnout. This isn't something that I like am projecting my own feelings towards. Like, this is actual science. This is what masking does to the neurodivergent human.
Yeah.
And it's you're editing yourself as you go through a conversation, through an adult setting, a professional setting, even a friend setting. Maybe not friends like you and I are, where we know each other so well, but maybe like more recent friendships where you are more filtering what you say, or doing your best to come across as normal, or
dude, yeah,
coming across as an acceptable person to be a part of this current group. You know what I mean? And we've been doing it for so long, I don't even think that it's something most of the time that we even realize we're doing. But it just like, it came to me as we were sitting there talking about like, hey, we got to get together and chat, and what are we going to do? And I feel like this is something that so many people with our type of brain can identify with, because it's not even something that we have a choice that we're doing, or that we know we're doing. We're just doing it by nature, because and I don't want to ramble too much, but I feel like because we've been taught for so long
act normal,
to act normal, pay attention, hey, stop fidgeting, look over here, stop doing what you're doing, calm down, you're being too crazy, you're being too much. I feel like we've talked about that recently.
Look at me when you're talking.
Yeah.
So that one hits me because, like, when I was prepping for this, like, I was thinking about that, because I've always been like, I tell my kids, like, look at adults in the eye when you're talking to them.
Yep.
Was taught the same thing, dude. I wish I could tell people, like, listen, I've got really high level ADHD that I am really good at containing, but the one thing that I'm not good at is quick eye contact. Right? Because for me, it's like, I'm gonna, like, it just, like, it feels like judgment there or something like that, right? Like, I have
Don't look too deeply.
I have 1,000 tabs open as to what the possibilities are of the situation.
Right.
And so I'd rather just not look at you. And it's not that I'm not paying attention, but then here's the problem. In a business world, it's at times as perceived as being untrustworthy. When it's like, well, it's actually the opposite.
Yes.
You know, because I'm not a dishonest person. First off, like
Right.
I've never created an environment for that for you,
Right.
right? But then it's perceived as untrustfulness or lying, and it's like, no, you don't want
Yeah.
me to make eye contact with you because guess what, motherfucker, I'm gonna win.
Yeah.
Like that's what it boils down to as well. It's like I'm gonna make you feel fucking awkward
Oh, I can hold it.
because yeah,
Like
like once
I
I'm
can.
in. I'm like a fucking F-16 on my target, like locked and loaded, baby. You know? And so you don't want that from me. Like, you want the one that's side-eyeing you. You want the one that's glancing at you, looking away, looking at maybe trying to look at your mouth that's act like I'm paying attention when
Oh,
really
God.
I've been thinking about that fucking frog statue again during this conversation. Like, right? Like, so for me, like that's a huge one is eye contact. It's not untrustfulness. It's not that I'm lying or hiding. It's literally like I struggle with it.
Yeah.
Even
Well, it's
even on
another.
medicine, I struggled with it. Sorry.
It's another one of those social norms
Yeah.
that, and I do it with my daughter too. I'm like, look at me when you're talking to me, or look at me
Hmm.
when I'm talking to you. And most of that is because I'm like, hey, look at me when I'm talking to you because I need to know that you heard me. And if you're like looking all these other places, especially with a 4-year-old, I'm like,
Yeah, but
you didn't hear me.
try this real quick because this is what I've been doing with my kids for a long time, even at that age. Is it'll be a quick burst of like, I need you to do this one singular thing, and they'll be beeping, booping, and bopping. And they're like, all right, what did I just say?
Oh, yep.
I need you to, and it's like, no, you don't remember. Okay.
Yep.
Remember, I need you to do this. And it's like, okay, yes, that's what I've got to go do. And so now, like, even at this age, like
Oh,
9 and
that
12,
is something I do. Like, what
it's a
did I
big
just
one that
say?
helped us at least. Yeah.
What did I say? And it's that recall, and it's the like it and
That's,
I don't know if this is a neurodivergent thing, but for my brain, that has always helped me
oh,
is
yeah.
the repetition and, oh yeah, it's this. Oh yeah, it's this. And saying it out loud.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is definitely something that I do with her.
Yeah.
Number one, like look at me when I'm talking, so I know that you're at least kind of listening. And number two, what I just say.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're square. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, and
Um.
another interesting part about the masking is my daughter is now like open with me about like having social anxiety in big spaces,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
so, I'm not trying to air her in laundry. It's not laundry, but
I get you.
again, that's just with, part of this masking is social anxiety because
Oh
you
God,
want to
yeah.
fit in, you want to do the things that everybody else is doing, and you don't know if you are or not because you've already, again, you've got those 1,000 tabs open. Your how-to guide is not one of them that's open right now,
Yeah.
right? Like, and it's just, I wish people could truly understand it's not about like one upping when you're in a conversation of like bringing back an experience. Like,
Oh
I'm
God,
I'm
yeah.
sorry, like I'm just trying to add seasoning to the conversation. Be like, yeah, I've done that too. Like that's so cool. Here's
Yeah.
what happened when
Oh,
I
look,
did
a
it,
shared
right?
experience. Cool. It's
Yeah.
something that we
Oh,
can like connect and relate to.
yeah.
Oh, you think I'm
Oh,
stealing the show?
yeah.
Ah, fuck. Now what do I do?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like, oh, you just wanted me to smile and nod. Okay, so
Yes.
note to
Yeah.
self: next time I'm gonna smile and nod. Well, the next time I smile and nod, and it's like, well, you don't think that's cool?
Or you don't
And it's
think
like,
that I'm paying attention?
yeah, it's like, what the fuck? It's like,
Dude,
yeah, you can't win,
that's exactly right. There's so much like feeling like, well, I tried this and I
Yeah,
tried that and neither work and oh great. Now I just can't win.
yeah,
And
yeah.
it's you talking about her social anxiety. Man, that is something that I had such a bad bout of in my late teens and well, probably all my 20s and probably into my 30s. I had really bad social anxiety for a long time.
Oh,
And
dude, yeah,
my dad did too, and, like, I remember that's kinda how I was, like, learning about it was him, and I was like, "Huh, turns out I have the same shit." But, like, and this is, like, some of the overthinking aspect of our brains, because we know that we've talked about it. We're black belt overthinkers. We do this all the time. But when you overthink ahead of like a social situation that hasn't even happened yet, dude, the number of situations that or like events that I talked myself out of even getting out the door to go to when I was younger, I couldn't even count that high. Because
Oh
I would
yeah.
have social anxiety before I even got there, and it would get so intense and twisty inside of me that I would just be like, "Nope, can't do it. Can't do it. Not going."
Yeah.
So I get that, and I don't think you're airing her laundry at all. I think it's a very, um, common and relatable experience, and, it's just one of those things we're
Yeah.
sitting here talking
He-
about.
here's the interesting thing as we go through this, man. And again, I'm gonna say this every single time we have these type of conversations. This is what I fucking love about this podcast because it just makes me think, right? And then I like you talk about like when you're 20, maybe even 30s. It's like I know I've had social anxiety, but holy shit! Like my nickname is Belushi from college because of
Right,
drinking, right?
right.
I
What a
medicated
mask.
myself all through college with alcohol, right?
Yep.
Like I masked all through college with just being a party animal, and
Same,
I
same.
masked all through my 20s, and not about like I don't know, just it just continued just to mask and just medicate the anxiety, if you will,
Mm.
right? And
Yeah.
so the past 2 years of oh shit, dude, it's gonna be 2 years in a month and a half.
No way,
Um,
is it?
Yeah,
Hell
dude.
yeah, dude.
2 years of almost 2 years of no drinking has really made me
That's
face
amazing.
those fucking
That's
demons for sure. But like
Yep.
that's what this is about. And that goes into saying about my daughter. The reason I brought that up is because this type of information is so much more prevalent now for us as being adults for our children.
Mhm,
So
mhm.
it's really helping me actually be able to work with her in those situations and be like, okay, what's your biggest fear right now? Talk your biggest fear out,
Oof, that's good. That's good.
right? So, like,
Yeah.
when we were at Goose, she was like, I don't know, there's just so many people. I'm just afraid it's unsafe. I'm like, okay, what could happen to you? Like, I don't know. It's like, all right, well, look at all of these people in here. They are all one big family in here right now, just here for the
Yep.
same exact thing. And you're away from pretty much all the craziness.
Yeah, yeah.
So like talking her through that and then like I said, when you start feeling like it's coming on again, you look for 5 new things you haven't seen yet inside of the
Mm.
arena to keep yourself grounded. So, like, helping her find these little things that's kind of tying it together. Like, again, nothing against my parents growing up, but, like,
Totally.
wasn't talked about,
Well, and they
wasn't
didn't
thought
have
about. They don't have
yeah,
the tools we do. They don't have the
they
resources.
exactly. They didn't have the tools and the resources that we have now. And I mean, we have tools and resources that we're not even seeking out. It's
Yeah.
part of the algorithm. It's part of what the algorithm is showing us because this is the kind of stuff that you and I are into
Mhm.
and that we keep reaffirming on our algorithm that we're into. So like we're
Naturally.
even without looking for the help and the resources and the how-tos, it's coming to us and we're just absorbing it because we're consuming content daily.
Yeah.
And it just is playing out into our day-to-day lives with our kids and in our conversations right now because like, I've learned so much about our brains and the neurodivergent experience just since doing the podcast and talking to you and having my algorithm change because of it. And again, it's just not stuff that I've sought out. It's just
Yeah.
come to me,
Yeah.
you know?
Absolutely. Yeah, I love it. It's the availability of resources when you need it. It's the push pull effect of the world that we live in now of just
Right.
technology, right? Like,
Yeah. The good
so
and the bad.
it's yeah, this is the good part.
Yeah.
So yeah, the social anxiety is real, but I don't know, man. The more I've gotten into my 40s a little bit, and the more I like continue having those existential conversations with myself, and it's just like I refuse to just be okay with like I gotta just be okay with being here. Like, like
Yeah.
like that last point about the Truman Show. It's just like the ultimate. What did it say? The search for truth. Ultimately, the film depicts for a struggle for authenticity. So, like, that's what I'm looking for is just my own authenticity in my 40s and
Yeah.
getting that and hoping that the second 40 years of this journey, like I'm able to use these tools for better me and better relationships and healthy relationships, and also for people to have a better understanding of me too, because
Dude,
I
fucking
think you and
amen.
I think you and I can both acknowledge, like, let's just make this very clear. It's really fucking tiring that it's always has to be to somebody else's standards instead of just being like, this is what you fucking get, dude. Like,
Yeah, this is
if
it.
you don't like it, like, fuck off. Like, and
Man,
I think that's honestly talking to you right now, like that just felt so liberating because
good.
it's
Good.
always feeling like we're on other people's standards, right?
Absolutely yes. And I actually I wrote this down, and I'm sure oh, here we go. Like that we've been in this constant fear of being misunderstood because in a neurotypical world, the neurodivergent brain is misunderstood or
Mhm.
mislabeled as weird, not normal. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? And so we spent all this time, all these years, all this energy from our younger selves that create such core experiences and core beliefs in and of our own self, that it becomes this constant, not this constant drive to not be misunderstood. And so you always have this mask, and you're always presenting yourself in a certain way so that you feel accepted and you feel like, okay, you know, I am understood, or I am liked. Oof. And and then it's like, when here we go. And then the fear that you've been masking for so long, are people going to be disappointed with what they get when you start to let the mask slip down and be the real you?
Yeah.
That's such a that's such a big one for me. And I think, well, I don't know. That's such a big one for me. I won't speak for anybody else. That is such a big one for me. And what you were just saying is like, this is me, and if you don't like it, F it.
Yeah.
That's the answer to that question that I wrote down earlier. That's the answer. And I swear, man, and I don't mean to sound like, a broken record or the typical 40 something, but there is something about hitting your 40s where you really are just like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Like, this is it. This is me. The end.
That's it. Finn.
I like,
Finn.
Finn. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, now we're done. Like, there's nothing to prove. There's nothing to prove.
No, there isn't.
The only thing that I have to be is good and a source of light for my family and for my own self. That's it.
Mm.
And if I'm trying to please over here and please over here and please over here, all while wearing a mask, I'm depleting myself for my own damn self and for my family. And what
Yeah, dude.
what good is that? I'm just a used up bag of trash, you
Ooh,
know?
you're
Ew,
not
stinky.
wrong.
Stinky. You're not wrong. You
Stinky.
look like it too, bitch.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Take a
I didn't.
shower, guy.
You stanky.
Stinky.
Oh man, yeah. No, that's a tough one, man. Because
And this isn't darkness. This isn't like
Oh God, no! If anybody thinks this is darkness, they can go eat a bag of 5-year-old Funyuns. Seriously,
5-year-old Funyuns.
I hope you throw up off of them.
And this is something I also wrote down is like to a neurotypical, this may sound fake or this may sound dramatized.
A cop-out.
Or a cop-out, or like they're just talking about shit to talk about shit. This is the reality of our brains surviving.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. And it's stupid.
Right?
Because it's stupid. Sorry. This is...
He's going.
My brain, I had to get it out of my head, was, what the hell is the name of the song? And I was like, what's the damn old song about? I'm just a something girl living in a something world. What is it? I'm just I don't know.
Oh, the No Doubt song? Just a girl?
Yeah. No, I thought it was
I'm just a girl. No?
No, it's an older song than that. I've ruined it. It's not a big deal. I'll have to find it. It'll be coming to me at the end of this fucking episode. But again, rabbit hole that I couldn't figure out in my own brain there just now while you were talking. And now I don't know what we were talking, so I ruined about it.
Oh, now I'm going down the rabbit hole.
I ruined it.
Just a small town girl. Nope.
Stereo girl living in a stereo world. Something like that.
A material girl? Madonna?
Is it Material Girl? Yeah, there you go. See, I don't know
Cereal
the song.
Girl? Did you say Cereal Girl?
I said, no, I did not say stereo. I said stereo, because I don't know the song. Because I told
Stereo's
you.
not even a word. At least go with cereal.
Stereo?
Asshole.
Stereo? Radio?
You said stereo.
Stereo, radio. It's a
stereo.
You know what?
This isn't potato. It's stereo. Stereo.
I'm leaving. I feel judged.
You are.
I can take your judgment because you're actually judging me, and I know it to my face. So thank you.
And it's true. It's right.
Yeah.
I am correct.
This is embarrassing. You know what, though? I'm not going to edit this out, even though you asked me to edit your bullshit out from one of the first episodes, and you're like, this is so embarrassing that I don't know this. Please don't let people know this. But here we are, taking it on the chin like a fucking man.
There you go. Well, you're a man.
I hope you
were
part of that crew that eats a bag of Funyuns too right now, Wiggins.
I do love Funyuns. I just ate a bag of Funyuns on the way to Asheville last weekend. I have no problem with Funyuns, even if they're a little bit old. They certainly weren't
a 5-year-old bag, so that's good.
They weren't, but you know what? I would try a 5-year-old bag. They're delicious.
What I will tell you is the other part that I was thinking about was that's why I enjoy my friends that I've made since I've quit drinking.
Yeah.
Because I am more prone to be a little bit more unmasked with them.
Mm-hmm.
And so my buddy that I went to Vegas with, I actually think it's hilarious because he's like, dude, I consider you like my slightly retired degenerate friend, and I love it. And I'm like, yeah, like, I mean, you're not wrong. Like, I'm into, like, I have no problem getting into shit, I guess.
That's right.
You know, but I also look at, like, I have a wild ass past, right? Like, you know, so.
Oh, the stories we could tell.
Again, that's the ADHD, like, chaos is dopamine and getting into all different things. I mean, hell, this is part of the ADHD of, like, I'm not trying to change the topic, but, like, well, I'm trying to get into so many different things because I'm just kind of done being in like the same thing. You know what I mean? And just trying to figure all that out. So right now I'm letting my ADHD curiosities take the reign as far as like what my interests are and how my interests are shaping. I think as a, entering mid 40s.
No, we're not mid. We're early.
Well, you're closer to mid than I am.
That's true.
Even if it is a month.
It's true.
Like 3.5 weeks.
Brother and sister.
That's right. 3.5 weeks apart. I stayed in for a while.
That's right.
I wanted to keep swimming.
just like Dory. Swimming. Just keep swimming.
Right. Exactly. But yeah, no, this has been awesome, man, because for me this is this really hits a mark with the masking. I mean,
Yeah.
we're constantly doing it. I don't think we hit the how draining part is. Maybe we did, I guess, with the just me being like ultimate, like fuck it, and you too. I don't know.
I mean, it is, and I think, like, and this isn't, we don't know what the fuck we're talking about. We just know the experiences that we've had and are having. But I wonder if, I mean, everybody suffers burnout at some point, because that's just the nature of
Yeah,
the fast-paced world that we live in, and the success-driven world. But I do wonder if burnout happens at a higher rate for neurodivergent people, because 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 of this, because of masking, and because it is exhausting. And it's like, you have extroverts and you have introverts, and introverts, like, I am one, so I feel like I can speak to it. Like, I get drained so quickly. My energy goes so fast, because when I expend it, then I'm like, okay, that's enough stimulation. I have to retreat into my hole for a while, and I have to re-energize, and I have to build the battery back up. And I just and part of that is I've been putting on a show for however long I've been out and socializing. There's always
mhm.
some show that I feel like I'm putting on. Like it's like you'll get back in the car to go home, and it's like it's just you, or just you and your spouse or something, and you all of a sudden you're like, God, who authorized that performance? And it's not that I was being fake, because I wasn't. Like, I was being myself, but in a way that was not too much, in a way that was reeled in and dialed back, and that takes a lot of energy and a lot
It
of
does.
mental and emotional drain to be functioning at a high level and energized and socializing, but also, like, keeping it, like, kinda buttoned up. So people aren't
Yeah,
like, "What the fuck? Who brought this person? Who is this person?" You know?
yeah,
So I do. I
yeah.
wonder, like, if burnout is if there's a higher risk or higher rate of burnout for ADHD or neurodivergent folks.
Well, I think burnout is also there's some chemicals involved with that too, right?
Probably science.
And we are chemically deficient.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I could
True.
easily see it being something very easily having a higher rate of burnout probability for someone with ADHD
Yeah.
or
That's
neurodivergency
true.
rather.
Yeah.
Because then again, God, like just keeping like intrusive thoughts and conversations,
Mm.
like how to like, keep it together. Like for
Oh.
example, this is my problem right now where my head's at today. Like, I don't know. Like the bag of Funyuns came back into my head. I'm like, I wonder like if you could hit somebody with a bag of tuna, like, instead, like, that was in my head, like, through the conversation, and if you go back and watch the video of this, you'll see during that like, you speaking a minute
Your
ago,
eyes.
you'll see me kind of glance off and, like, have a little smirk and, like, pull it together and, like, get back on track, but, like, I
Uh-uh.
gotta be honest with you, that's where the unmasking comes into place, and, like, I try to
Well,
mask a little bit for this show, but, like, at the same time, like,
yeah.
we have to be authentic, and that's what I want this to be. There's certain things we stay away from
Yes.
topics to prevent us from masking. How about that?
Yeah, yes. And I think maybe that's where I I, um, I don't know. I don't feel masked around you. Don't
No.
I don't think I've ever felt masked around you from the first day of us meeting in college and being like, "Oh, you're a squirrely one. I think we
Yeah.
should be friends." Like, I don't think I was ever not myself around you. I think you and
No.
I did a lot of mask activities together in college.
That's a great way to put it, yeah.
Um, we partied a lot together. We had a lot of fun, and we did it side by side a lot. But even then, you and I I feel like we would, like, be the 2 jackasses in the corner having the most ridiculous best time ever because we were just unmasked even though we were partying and everybody else was partying, but still being, like,
Yeah,
socially
buttoned
acceptable
up.
with each other, and we were
Yeah.
just being loud and totally
Yeah.
inappropriate and rude.
Yeah, and let me make sure I'm clear on that. I've always been the same way. I mean, more so for me, there's times where again that like nobody wants to fucking listen to you, bro. Like button
Oh,
it
dude,
up,
same.
right? Like
Yeah.
that's what I mean by the masking on this at times. But then like
Yeah.
this episode, I just got to stop caring so much. And I tell my wife that all the time. I'm like, why do I care so much? Why
Yeah.
do I care so much?
Yeah.
She's like, I don't know. I said, it's because my brain won't ever just shut up. I know how to
It's
make it shut up from time to
it's a
time.
loud place, man. It's a loud place to live.
It's it's so funny because our not funny, we had to get rid of our fish tank because
No! What?
because it snapped at the support at the top snapped as I was filling water.
Oh,
I was like, yeah, we're done.
yeah.
Um but now it's very quiet in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Like
Oh.
it's too fucking quiet in here for me.
Where'd the fish go?
Yeah. I don't want to talk about it. I wasn't very happy about the whole situation. We tried to save them, but ultimately, like, it just didn't work.
Oh.
They were let go in the creek in the back,
Wow.
near the creek in the back. We're just awful human beings.
Okay.
No, this is me. I'm going to edit this part out because now I feel completely judged by you again today.
No, I was like, how do you surrender fish? I mean, I don't think you
You don't.
can.
You
Yeah.
don't because that was honestly like full transparency. I looked everything up about like how can you surrender
Yeah.
fish and you just can't surrender fish because they have to be quarantined for multiple
Oh,
days at a
jeez.
time before they
Oh.
can be put in these other tanks and all these other things. Meanwhile, I have a 55-gallon tank with 20 pounds of gravel at the bottom of it that is
Ah,
just sitting in
shit.
my kitchen that at any
Ah.
point can completely explode into my kitchen.
Oh,
So
it's still there?
for no, nothing's in there anymore.
Oh,
It's
oh, oh.
all
Yeah.
gone. But so for all my PETA friends who think I'm a piece of shit for killing some fucking tetra, um, you and I were more than likely a tetra thrown out into the woods at one point too. So I'm sorry for you and I'm sorry for the fish. If you could tell me my battery is totally zero today because
I like it, man.
zeros are across the face on fuck's
I
good.
like it. I like it.
I felt bad, and I told the wife too, like, I feel really bad about this,
Yeah, but
but
I mean,
like,
what do you do?
what
Right?
do you do?
Yeah.
Right? So I'm sure my cat found them, had a little treat, whatever. You
Well,
know, it is what it is. So, anyways, yeah, there's no more fish tank, and now there's more voices.
that's we don't need more voices.
There's no
We
fish
just
tank
don't.
noise, just more voices. Yeah. No, no, I'm kidding. It's just me and the internal. So, um,
Oh,
yeah,
Larry.
man. Oh, Larry. Fucking
Fucking Larry.
asshole.
God.
What do you got on the horizon for the week?
Oh, well, I've reached one of the not great things about being in your 40s is
Mm.
um you have colonoscopies that that creep up. And you and I talked about this because Mr. Wiggins had his about a month or so ago, and I found out that I should have had one 20 years ago because of my
Yeah.
dad's history, but didn't know that. So we kind of fast tracked it, and so now I've got a colonoscopy on Tuesday. So if you're listening to this on Tuesday, send me some good vibes as you're listening because they're gonna be checking some stuff out. So tomorrow I'll be trying my best not to be a raging bitch as I fast all day
Yeah,
with
that's
a
fun.
4-year-old, but that'll be fine.
That'll be a good
That'll be
45-minute nap on Tuesday morning. Best
that'll
nap
be
you've had in a long time.
that'll be fine. So we're gonna do that, and then I think it's just kind of a chill week. We got a kid birthday party next like, on
Mm.
Sunday. Stoked about that.
Fair enough. That sounds so much fun.
Hey, Goosey.
Um,
What do you got going on? Hopefully, no more shows. You're just
dude,
recharging.
yeah, this week is nothing, fortunately. Really stoked about that, Stoked. Really stoked about that. I'm actually looking at my calendar now. I'm like, no. Oh, here's a fun thing that I'm doing right now. Actually, the wife is doing, but I'm now with my AI like nerdiness that I've gotten into. I'm
Yeah,
helping
you're
with,
down that hole, buddy. Like you are
yeah,
all
dude.
in.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a lot of
You're all
fun.
in.
Again, new interest, right? New hobby,
Yeah.
but also new skills that'll help me for, future growth, whatever, blah, blah, blah,
Oh
blah.
yeah.
So anyway, she is gotten a booth at an antique place, and not gonna go too far into it, but it's pretty cool. She's doing some cool stuff. She's partnering with some people, and what I was thinking about, because she's like, yeah, I should go antiquing. And like, she was talking to a friend who's got family members who like did this for a living, but they like would go to auctions and things like
Yeah.
that. And so I'm sitting there and I'm like, well, you need a quick way to be able to figure out if something is worth flipping or not when you're at an antique store.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm putting together today, I've put together kind of the idea, but I'm putting it together today where she can take a picture and it will automatically send it to Google Lens to get the value of it. It'll then go to eBay to see when the last time this was sold and how much it was sold for, so you can figure out how much you can sell it for versus
Damn,
how much you're
dog.
buying it for.
Shit.
So it's like a noob way for like a beginner way for like if you're getting into antiquing to be able to take a picture of something to see if it's flippable or not.
Damn.
So yeah,
Send that to me. I got some stuff in my house. I'll take some pictures and I'll pass it on to y'all.
Yeah, I'll let you know. Well, this has been a fun episode, and we'll kind
This
of
has been, man.
because I'd like to hear from some of our listeners, and I know we're not the best at like getting the pulse of you guys, but we do want to hear from you when you listen to these, and don't be afraid to unmask with us and let us know how you feel about this stuff.
And the best way you can do it, dude.
Yeah.
The best way you can do it is dropping a comment on our Instagram or Facebook or TikTok, and just starting the conversation there, because that is where the fun happens.
Yep, absolutely, 100%. So, well, Wiggins, this has been a fun one. This has been a real one.
This has. Glad we did this. It was a nice combo of serious and fun and spicy, all mixed in together.
Lots of good seasonings on this Sundays. Until next time, vibe up, helmet on.
Vibe up, helmet on, bro.
All right, y'all. That's another helmet down, brain wide open episode of Living Life with a Helmet.
If you vibed with this, smash that follow, leave us a review, or just yell at us in your car like we're there.
We drop new episodes every week, so tell your ADHD cousin, your hot mess bestie, or your emotionally exhausted therapist. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Living Life with a Helmet.
Vibe up, helmet on, let's go.